Hey everyone, this is Chef, and in this video we're going to talk about Support Tempest in World vs. World. That includes basic profession mechanics, build options, synergies, rotations and skill combos, and your role in an organized squad. If there's a specific topic that you're interested in, you can use the video timestamps to navigate to where you want to go. Support Tempest is a dynamic and flexible secondary support profession, providing healing and condition cleanses to allies. The profession offers a number of utilities that no other profession is able to provide, through its aura share and glyph of renewal abilities. While it lacks the raw support ability of other professions like Scrapper, it's still a potent support profession in the current World vs. World meta. Tempests make use of the Elementalist's ability to generate and transmute auras, which provide unique effects and can't be removed by enemy players, while also allowing you to overload any of your attunements for even more bonuses. Like most dedicated support professions in World vs. World, we'll be using the Minstrel prefix on all of our gear. This is the best selection of boon uptime, healing, and defenses that we have access to for our attribute combinations. Like Engineer, Elementalist is unable to weapon swap in combat, so we'll use a staff as our main weapon, with a Sigil of Transference and a Sigil of Energy. And on our secondary weapon, you can use either a second staff or a pair of daggers, with a Sigil of Benevolence and a Sigil of Energy. Use this second weapon set until you have 25 stacks of Benevolence, then switch to your Sigil of Transference weapon to enjoy the benefits of your offhand without having to use it. Staff only has one transmute, on Earth Staff 3, but this transmute is a blast finisher, and also gives us access to stability for our party. On our armor, we'll use Runes of the Monk for additional healing to allies, and for our relic, we'll use a Relic of Caracosa for additional healing on blasts, taking advantage of our Earth transmute and other staff abilities. For our utility skills, we take Wash the Pain Away, Aftershock, Arcane Wave, Glyph of Renewal, and Rebound. Wash the Pain Away is one of your largest heals and condition cleanses, removing 3 conditions at once from allies. Aftershock is a personal stun break, a blast finisher for your Relic of Caracosa, and a source of magnetic aura, which you can transmute into stability and another blast finisher for your allies. Arcane Wave is a soft crowd control and another blast finisher for further synergies with Relic of Caracosa. Glyph of Renewal is your resurrection utility, and the effect of the glyph depends on your current elemental attunement. Your 2 best options for glyph are Renewal of Earth, which resurrects 3 downed allies around you, and Renewal of Air, which only reses a single ally, but teleports them to your location. Finally, your elite skill Rebound has a number of effects. First, it provides an aura for your current attunement, giving you access to an additional transmute if used while in Earth. Second, it provides party stability. But most importantly, Rebound is a party-wide cheat death, sort of like AED on Engineer. If a player affected by Rebound would take lethal damage, that damage is negated and they're healed instead, making Rebound an invaluable skill to use in close fights with high spike damage to avoid downstate completely. In our traits, we take Fire 3-2-3, Water 3-2-2, and Tempest 3-3-3. Our Fire and Water trait lines are both defined by singularly powerful trait options for support in World vs. World. In the case of Fire, this is the Smothering Auras trait, which removes conditions both when applying and when transmuting auras, 1 condition for the former, and 2 conditions for the latter. Transmuting auras are a core part of our skill combos, as we'll see later in the video, and attaching up to 3 condition clears to each aura generation and transmute removes a lot of conditions from allies over the course of a fight. In Water, our most powerful trait is the aptly named Powerful Aura, which shares any auras that we grant ourselves to 5 nearby allies. While Transmute consumes our own auras, they don't consume the auras of allied players, and these auras will always last for their maximum duration. Fire auras burn enemies and generate might for the affected player when struck. Frost auras reduce incoming damage by 10%. Shocking auras stun enemies when being attacked, and magnetic auras reflect projectiles. While we're in Water, we also remove an additional condition from nearby allies when attuning to Water with Cleansing Wave, and heal them while doing so with Healing Ripple. We remove burning and chilled when dodging with Stop, Drop, and Roll, and we gain increased healing effectiveness with Aquamancer's Training and Soothing Mist. Finally, in Tempest, we gain an aura after overloading any attunement with Unstable Conduit, and we heal allies that we grant auras to with Elemental Bastion, as well as grant them Vigor and Regeneration with Invigorating Torrents. We also gain improved protection with Hardy Conduit, and cause our overloads to grant this improved protection to nearby allies, further mitigating the damage that they take over the course of a fight. Tempest has a very fluid set of skill combos that depend on what's happening in a fight, and so it's difficult to give concrete advice on what attunements you should be in at what times, and what buttons you should press and when. For healing and condition clears, water is going to be your best attunement, and usually this is the aura that you want to be in during the middle of a fight when damage is highest. Water Staff 3, 4, and 5 are all combo fields, and you can blast the fields that you make with Water Staff 2 or Arcane Wave to trigger additional healing from Relic of Caracosa. Water Staff 4 is also a source of Frost Aura if your party needs additional damage mitigation. These abilities all have fairly long cooldowns, 20 seconds or more, so try and prioritize using them as soon as you enter your water attunement, so that they continue to come off cooldown as you move through your other attunements. Water Overload is also a very powerful skill, and you want to channel it fully before you exit your water attunement to take advantage of the aura generation and pulsing healing and condition clears that it provides. In Earth, most of your healing and condition clears are tied to your Staff 3 Transmute, which doubles as a blast finisher for Relic of Caracosa alongside Earth Staff 2. However, you can't make your own combo fields in Earth, so you'll need to use either fields from other attunements, like water or fire, or from other players. You also want to be careful about spamming too many auras, and by extension transmutes, so that you aren't wasting the healing and condition clears on them when they aren't needed. Staff 4 and Staff 5 are both crowd control abilities, and these are good options to use if you don't need to roll your transmutes at any given moment. Finally, like with water, your Earth Overload is a powerful skill, granting stability, a magnetic aura, and an additional blast finisher. And you want to try and complete this channel before you leave Earth if you can. Just rotating between Earth and Water on cooldown doesn't give you enough time to get your long cooldown skills back in either attunement, so dipping into Air and Fire in between your Earth and Water skill combos is a good idea. While you're in Air, you have access to Super Speed on Staff 4, as well as hard crowd control on Staff 3 and Staff 2. You also have access to the very powerful Renewal of Air glyph while in this attunement that can teleport down to your location. In Fire, you grant an additional aura and clear an additional condition just for entering the attunement, and you also get a Fire combo field on Staff 2 and an AoE blind on Staff 3. The overload for Fire isn't particularly valuable, but the shocking aura that you get off of overloading Air is, so if possible, it's nice to be able to overload your Air attunement before you leave. Hopefully this gives you an idea of just how flexible Tempest's rotation is. Rather than using specific skills to heal and clear conditions at specific times, the flexibility of Relic of Caracosa for healing and Aura Transmuting for condition clears means that you have half a dozen ways to do either of these things, whether you're in your Earth or Water attunements. As an example, this is a clip of one of my recent fights on Support Tempest, and I've annotated some of the points in the video with what I'm reacting to in my party and the specific skill combos that I'm using in response, so you can see how all of these things come together.
3, in 2, in 1. We're jumping on left side. Let's go. Jumping off left side. They can't see us. All right, Garrett, breach your feet, breach your feet, spike your feet, breach your spike your feet, breach your spike your feet, breach your spike your feet. All right, turn, push in the corner, push in the corner, push in the corner with walls, push in the corner with walls, walls forward, and this walls forward, walls forward. We push back out in 3, 2, 1. Pushing out an arrow, dodging out an arrow, dodging out an arrow, dodging out an arrow. Knife falls down, knife falls down, knife falls down, knife falls down right there. Knife falls down right there. Cleave forward, and cleave for us, cleave for us, cleave for us. Cleave for us, cleave for us, cleave for us. We're holding on circle, we're holding on circle. Dodge towards hard if you need to. Pushing forward in 3, 2, 1. We're pushing into the corner again, pushing into the corner again, pushing into the corner again. Weave into the corner and right back out. Cleave, convert all of it. Convert all of it, convert all of it, convert all of it.
Support Tempest is a complex, synergistic support that rewards anticipating the direction of a fight and preparing to be in the right attunement at the right time. And personally, I think it's my favorite support profession in the meta right now. While it's not quite as strong as other healing and condition cleanse options like Support Scrapper, even 1 or 2 Tempests in a larger squad bring a lot of value with their unique aura share mechanics and flexible Glyph of Renewal res utility. I hope that this video has been a useful guide to you if you decide to pick up the profession and try it for yourself. But if there's anything in this video that wasn't clear, or that you disagreed with, why not leave a comment to let me know? If you want to see more videos like this, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And I also stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, if you'd like to watch me play some of these builds in real time and ask questions there. But until then, I've been Chef, and enjoy the rest of your day.